And welcome to Regal Furniture Facts. I'm Mark Lang. Greg Risley is here today. Greg, you're a designer and you offer a design service at Regal Furniture.
That's right. We'll come to the house, we measure the room, talk to you about what you need, measure the pieces you want to use that you have currently. You don't have to buy a whole new room of furniture. But even if you're needing just a sofa and you wanted to make sure it goes with everything, we go out to the house. There's a nominal fee involved, just basically to cover wear and tear on a vehicle and the travel time, a little bit of travel time. And then I come back to the store and I do these little floor plans like this. We outline the furniture pieces, of course. This is a bed, dresser, nightstands, and chest over here. The scale, then you can actually see what the room's going to look like when you get done. And we do commercial too. This is a boardroom I'm currently working on for another customer. So this is the boardroom. These are castered chairs like we're sitting in at this table. There's wall art displayed here on the sides and so on, a big conference table. So we do commercial and residential both. But you know, it's really hard. You know, when you go in a store, the piece of furniture you may think, oh, that's going to fit perfectly, and then they deliver it, and you think, oh my gosh, it's way too big for the room, or it's the wrong color, it's the wrong size, and then it's like some places don't have a very nice return policy. So, and if you're special ordering, which is the best way to get exactly what you want, then you're really in a problem because then it doesn't fit. But if we come to the house, we'll make sure that it's going to fit, it's going to look right, and it'll be appropriately done.
So you'll do this for homes, for apartments, for condos, for businesses.
Right.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So once you get the basic design, what's next? Is it the fabric, or is it the furniture, or is it the paint, or is it the carpet? What's next?
Okay. The next thing I do after the room is, depending on the customer's needs and what they're wanting, usually the furniture comes next. Because like if they're doing sofas and chairs, then I need to know there's certain sizes or certain designs that are correct from one company or another. Every company has different fabrics. The fabrics behind us are from one company. And then once I get the furniture picked out for the room and placed in here, then I go to the fabrics and pull fabric samples and put together a display like this that gives people an idea about, maybe the gray herringbone could be the sofa, this could be tossed pillows, and then this could be an accent chair in the living room, for example.
I would think that one reason you would have a designer like you come to your home or business would be that you're not going to be overwhelmed by the selection today available in furniture, in fabric, in color, in everything.
Right, and I hear that every day. I bring women back here and I'll go, now the sofa or chair you're looking at's available in any of these fabrics. They go, oh my, that's overwhelming. I could never probably even decide on one. So then, I go to the house and I'll usually do 3 plans like this for each customer, 3 different color schemes. Usually one brighter, one softer, one a little bit more down the middle of the road. And usually one of them is their taste. Or sometimes we take maybe the accent fabric from one and put it with plan A that was a little bit more neutral, but they like that punch of color, so we put it in maybe in pillows or something like that.
Can you work with stuff a person already has?
Oh yeah, I measure the items. I was at a house last week and measured a house and measured what they had and were combining, And that's the other thing, it's really hard to figure out what's going to look good with your end table that you got at home for a chair to go beside it. So we help make that decision.
And this whole process, while it may take a little time, is kind of like an insurance policy to make sure it's going to work later.
That, and usually when I'm in the home, they usually have a couple other questions about other rooms that they need something. They go, something's wrong with this room. What do I need to do? So we we usually allow an hour for the initial appointment like that. And the charge is $50. It's very nominal, and that covers about an hour's time in the home. And we go all over doing this, Mark. We're going Terre Haute, Evansville, Princeton, Albany.
And you don't just have one style, do you?
No, I do all different styles. And people often say, how do you do that? And I go, well, I grew up in the furniture business, So I've really learned all the styles growing up. And even though I'm a very traditional person, personally, my home is very traditional. But I'm in an old home and it calls for traditional furniture. But I enjoy working with all different styles, from contemporary and modern to some of the new boho stuff and the things that are really very interesting. The radio show, I just talked this past Monday on the radio show about the new trends for 2019, and a lot of times people want to know those things too.
And how do they get in contact with you here at Regal Furniture and Gift Gallery?
They can make a visit to the store at 102 North 4th Street, or they can call 812-886-4444. If I'm not here, if I'm out measuring a house, the girls will take a message and I'll get back to them as soon as possible.
There it is, Regal Furniture Facts.